It's Beth Dubeau or
Yes.
Mary?
Well, no, it's Beth.
It's because everybody keeps saying, I say Beth Dubeau and then
There's another Beth Dubeau and there's another Mary Beth Dubeau. So it's
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So last time we were together, about a year ago,
Yep.
we went more in depth into your history.
Yep.
So, but you've got your history, family history, goes way back in
It
the
does,
area.
yes.
So I'd like to touch on some of the stories.
okay.
Just we'll jump back and forth and away we go.
Okay.
So kind of let's go back as far back as you can possibly go to some of your family in this area here.
As far as I know, like I would say, my great-grandfather is Alfred Andrew Thompson. So he was back here with the trading post, I think maybe in the late early 1800s. My family, direct family, came in with, would be Dr. Philip Howard Spahn. He came in around 1869. He graduated from medical school at U of T, and his family were United Empire Loyalists and lived outside of Hamilton. And the story is that his family sent him north to make connections. So when my great-grandfather came to town, his first job was the Boys Reform School, which was, I guess, down behind the Naval Establishment. And he worked there for about 25 years as the medical administrator.
Okay.
During his time here, he met and married Edith Thompson, who was Alfred Andrews' daughter. And I believe his first home was on the grounds at the mental health center.
Oh, really?
When it became an insane asylum with the whole big buildings.
Oak Ridges, right?
Before, that whole
building.
Yes, the big stone building,
Yeah.
and on the property in front of it, to the left, looking out over the water, there was this beautiful old Victorian home, and he lived there for a while. And I guess, and he was the medical administrator at the mental health center, the insane asylum. Mm-hmm. I guess it was political, so that when the Liberals went out of power, he lost his job. This is what I'm hearing, and this has happened all the way along in health. Well, it had happened all the way along for a long time in healthcare. The mental health developments in Ontario were, occurring at Queen Street, mm-hmm. downtown Toronto, and the other one was at Homewood outside Guelph. And so, from what I've heard, his comments, and what I've read a little bit about his comments, was that the people they sent to Penetang were old and were going to die, which isn't really very
politically
encouraging. Yeah. But so in the Spahn family, which is really interesting, there is this desire to help. So my great-grandfather's first cousin, Dr. Bowman, came to the community, and he and my great-grandfather both practiced medicine, and so it was Bowman and Spahn, and his house was very close to here. Maybe Dr. McDonald is where Bob Dubeau lives now, but Dr. Bowman's house was maybe just up the street from that. And it's very interesting because it is a part of the Spahn family history where if you were the youngest in the family and you'd graduated, my grandfather graduated from University of Toronto in medicine, played football for the U of T Blues, and they were due to play in the first Grey Cup game. And my great-grandfather decided that no, Papa was not going to play football. He was going to Texas to help out his uncle, who was a doctor, or two uncles who were doctors in Texas. So off he went on the train, never played on the Grey Cup, regretted it all his life, of course. And that happened so many times in the Spawn history.